Just look what I have found in the internet. A list of repossessed cars being sold by Rcbc. And it says no need to bid, first come, first served basis. And what's even better about this list is that it contains repriced vehicle units, meaning mas mababa na dapat ang mga presyo nito. Well, tingnan nga natin. Eto, Honda Brio 2019 model, automatic. Parang bet ko to. 26,507 kilometers ang itinakbo at ang selling price niya is only 494,000 pesos. Not bad. Sige, hanap pa tayo. Oh, ito. A bigger car at medyo bago-bago pa. A 2022 Mitsubishi Expander Automatic. 12,000 kilometers ang mileage and its selling price is 833,000 pesos only. Ayos to ha. Ma-inspect nga ito sa warehouse. Hi, welcome to another episode of Seth Stuff. My name is Seth, and just what I promised to you in the previous episode of Seth Stuff, that for the next episode, which is today's episode, I'll be discussing to you what you need to do when you're checking or inspecting a repossessed car, right? So if you're planning to buy a second-hand car or a repossessed car, I'll be giving you a checklist on what you need to do, what you need to inspect before buying one. So cool. But before that, I have some great news for you. Today is July 22, 2023, and yesterday Rcbc has just released its new listing of repriced cars for sale. So when you say repriced, let's expect that the prices of the cars here got even lower. So isn't that exciting? So now, to view the listing or to get a copy of that listing, you can do that by going to their website, which is www.rcbc.com/rcbccarsforsale. So if you go to RCBC's website, you will notice that there are two buttons, which means that RCBC Bank has two different sets of car inventories or listings. One contains the listing of repo cars which you can buy through public sealed bidding, and the other one contains the listing of cars no bid required. So what's the difference between the two listings aside from the fact that one is for sealed bidding and the other is no bid required? Well, yung for sealed bidding, freshly repossessed or bagong hatak ng bank ang mga binibenta dito. So since bagong inventory, the fair way to sell these cars is through public auction by means of sealed bidding. At dito sa website ng RCBC, you can find the steps on how to join the sealed bidding. Dito mo rin mada-download ang bid form. Now for the other listing, which is cars for sale no bid required, ito ang mga remaining units after the sealed biddings. And some or at times, most of these units were already repriced by the bank. And since no need to bid ito, paunahan dito. So, meaning to say, first come, first served basis ang labanan. And the units are sold on an as-is, where-is basis. The instructions on how to buy from the no need to bid listings can be found on the website. Again, the website is rcbc.com/rcbc cars for sale. And actually, andun na rin makikita mo yung steps on how to purchase a car from the no need to bid listing. Actually, it is easy to follow these steps. You just need to send your intent to buy to carsforsale@rcbc.com and follow the template that is shown on the website. Ganun lang. But syempre, before you email your intent to buy to RCBC, you should check the cars physically. You should inspect them physically. You have to conduct your own due diligence because, after all, these are second-hand cars. These are bank repossessed cars. So it is really important for you to conduct due diligence to ascertain the condition of the unit. What you see is what you get. So, what do you need to do when inspecting a repossessed car? Ano bang kailangan tignan? So, what are the things you should consider? Well, before I answer that question, let me acknowledge first RCBC Las Piñas Warehouse for welcoming us back here and accommodating us. Actually, ito lang ang RCBC warehouse na malapit sa akin, kaya pabalik-balik ako dito. But there are other RCBC warehouses not just in the metro, but nationwide. Sa Pasig may dalawa, Kalawaan and Pinagbuhatan warehouses. Then we also have one in Bagumbayan, Taguig. Then sa Silang, Cavite, meron din. Sa Visayas, meron sa Cebu, Iloilo, and Bacolod. Sa Mindanao naman, RCBC has warehouses in Opol, CDO, Jensen, and Davao. Nasa listahan. Download the listing from the RCBC warehouses. Kanina nga, I was browsing and I found some units with low prices sa Pinagbuhatan, Pasig warehouse. Pero di ko pupuntahan. Ang layo kasi. Dito pa lang sa Las Piñas warehouse, meron na akong nakitang mga units na maganda ang presyo. So let's take a look at some of them, shall we? Obvious advantage of buying a repo car is its price. Expect it to be way cheaper than brand new cars. And then sa case ni RCBC, pwede mo pa siyang i-apply for an auto loan. But we all know that the main disadvantage of buying a repossessed car is that there is a possibility that the unit has hidden mechanical issues. Remember, when it comes to bank repossessed cars, the bank does not make any repair to the vehicle upon repossession and sell it as it is. So, inspecting a repossessed or even any used car is a must before you buy it. The best tip here that I can give you is to bring your trusted mechanic. He can tick all the boxes for you. Tataas ang confidence level mo in deciding whether to buy the unit or not, thanks to your friendly trusted mechanic. Pero, paano kung wala kang mekanikong kaibigan or kakilala? Then you have to do a very thorough inspection on the unit yourself. But don't fret. Here are some items that may guide you with your inspection to help you in your decision making kung bibilhin mo ba ang sasakyan or not. Not in particular order of importance. Number 1, check the tires. Take a look at the car stance. Saging ba siya? Or tabingi ba ang tindig ng sasakyan? Unless flat tire siya, kung hindi naman, red flag yan na baka may issue sa suspension ng sasakyan or ng shocks. Which comes to our number 2. Number 2, check the suspension components. Kinalawang na ba or may damage na ba sa inside ng gulong or the wheel wells? Number 3, check the exterior of the cars. Check for scratches, dents, cracks on the windows, the rubber in the window, the headlights, the tail lights, everything. But please do know that minor scratches are expected on every used car. Brand new car lang ang walang scratches. But at least noting the physical damage of the car, you will have an idea at least how much you will spend for repair, if ever papa-repair mo pa siya. But for me, I would be more worried on the engine and tranny condition of the car. But here in Rcbc, all the units that they are currently selling are all in running condition. But please, still conduct your own due diligence pa din, which leads us to the next item on our checklist. Number 4, check the engine. Kahit pa declared sa appraisal report ng bank that the vehicle unit is running, there's nothing wrong naman to check the engine. But how? Test drives are not allowed by the bank. Well, you may physically inspect the engine by opening up the vehicle's hood, and you may request the warehouse man to turn on the engine of the car. Listen to the sound of the engine carefully as it runs. Dapat walang tapping, knocking, or pinging sounds, and it should not be producing large amounts of smoke either. But if the unit was stored in a warehouse for more than a month, posibleng mag-emit ito ng smoke sa umpisa kasi ibubuga niya ang mga alikabok, dust at anumang dumi na nabuo sa loob ng exhaust. Number 5, check the interior. Hiramin niyo ang susi from the warehouse man para ma-check ang loob ng sasakyan. I know for some or most banks, you cannot check the interior of the unit if you haven't purchased it yet. Di rin nila pinapabuksan ang hood ng sasakyan. Pero sa Rcbc, sa aking experience, pinayagan naman nila akong gawin lahat ng mga yun. So ayun, I maximized the opportunity. I checked the dashboard, the condition of the seat covers, pati mga ilaw sa loob, tsaka yung radio kung gumagana pa siya, and ang aircon. Number 6, check for leaks. This was hard to do in the sense that dikit-dikit na nakapark ang mga sasakyan dito sa warehouse. But try looking at the ground under the car. Check if the car has been leaking fluids such as oil, brake fluid, and transmission fluid. Number 7, ask for service records. Check if there are gaps between the car's preventive maintenance schedules. Pero then again, it is highly possible that not all repossessed units have service records. Kasi depende yan if isosurrender ng previous owner ang service records sa bank pagkahatak. Mostly, ang dahilan pag walang service records ang sasakyan ay nawala daw ito ng previous owner. Number 8. Verify the unit's condition with LTO. That is the Land Transportation Office. Actually, to do this, you don't really have to go physically to LTO. You don't even have to call them pa nga. The most convenient way is to use LTO plate number verification system via SMS. Simply text LTO space vehicle space plate number to 2600. And voila! You will receive an auto-reply instantly, providing you information like when the unit was last registered, if it has violations or penalties with pending payment, if it has HPG alarm, and many more. But then again, this only works with units that already have a plate number. Sure, buying a repossessed car has its own advantages and disadvantages, but if you know how to conduct your own due diligence and do it very well, I'm sure in no time you'll be able to spot on a very nice car that is considered a winner. And by that I mean very low price with really good quality. At merong ganyan, oo. Dito mo nga lang sa listing that I've shared you earlier from Rcbc list of repriced cars for sale, I'm sure meron doon mga units na talagang magaganda na mabababa pa ang presyo. So, tiyaga lang talaga. So, thank you for watching this episode of Seth Stuff. I hope that you learned a thing or two. And till then, thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed in my channel, please do click on the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. So until next time, again, thank you. This is Seth, and bye. Ciao.